OPI caught up with ECi boss Ron Books recently to talk about technology, e-commerce, and how dealers can take on the might of leading e-tailer Amazon.
I don't want you to think for one second that you just set up technology and all of a sudden it enables a dealer to go into different verticals. The dealers that we're seeing be successful are investing their time, a lot of times putting infrastructure in place. Some dealers are even, as they're trying to get into new markets like JanSan or MPS or contract furniture, they're making acquisitions of other dealerships to make sure that they have that institutional knowledge built into their business. So there's a lot of ways to do it. From a technology perspective, we have to give them the tools that allows them to move into this space and do it in a technological way. So we see that where the dealers not only have to adopt technology, but they have to make sure that they change their value proposition to their end consumers. So the strength of our dealer community is to make sure that they find great relationships and great partnerships with the end consumer, and the more products and services they can bring to them, the greater revenue per customer they get, which makes them more successful. In a world that it's getting much more difficult to find new customers, selling more into your base and adding products and services into your base is a great strategy to help grow their business. As a person moves from traditional office products to now a service-oriented business, even like managed print services, the way you handle that account and how you handle your technology is going to change. The internet's becoming more prevalent, sales analytics and CRM tools, so the capability to understand what your customers are doing is becoming more and more important. Mobile applications. So our job is just to make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve, allowing our dealers to ultimately compete. And the more access they have to data, the more successful they'll be, and we see that on many fronts. And it's not saying to be scared of. I think that they open your eyes on what the capabilities are and possibilities are. We talked earlier about the expansion into new products and services. Amazon's great at that. If you say, what does Amazon sell? They sell everything. And I think the same opportunity with technology now, the same abilities will be with our dealer community. And I think it is an opportunity. And to take it a step further, I always talk about how do they differentiate themselves from Amazon? How do they compete and make sure they're winning? The more services that our dealers can add to the end consumer, the better off they'll be. Amazon is focused more on commodity products for now. I'm not saying they won't move into services long term, but they're more focused on commodity type products. So as you're doing MPS or managed services, or you're managing their coffee and beverage, the coffee machines, and servicing those machines, the more that a dealer can do, the harder it is going to be for Amazon to take that business. So there's opportunity, a lot of opportunity there. Once again, we talked about contract furniture, we talked about MPS and JanSan. An area of focus that we're seeing a lot of convergence take place in other industries, and an opportunity in the future for our dealers is managed services. You're hearing that now. It's somewhat new to a lot of people. But what a lot of small businesses are doing is they're outsourcing their IT capabilities. So managing their software within their business, or how they're operating in the cloud, or security, or email. And we think that's an opportunity. It's an area of investment for ECi, and we think it's an opportunity long term for revenue for our independent dealers.